So apparently you either strap your finger to it, or when you stick it inside, you can pour water down it, like from the faucet, so it can come down the luge and slide up into your crotch. Apparently, not only flushing you out like a douche, but also giving you the warm and fuzzies.
We're calling it the cunt luge, Katie.
The cunt luge.
The cunt luge. We're doing it right now. We're doing body shots off the cunt luge. Anybody want to come?
Do you have to do it through a hole in a sheet?
Hey, Martha, we're going down to the corner to go do the cunt luge.
I want to get a bagel first.
Come on! The weekend has landed. All that exists now is clubs, drugs, pubs, and parties. I've got 48 hours off from the world, man. I'm gonna blow steam out of my head like a screaming kettle. I'm gonna talk cod shit to strangers all night. I'm gonna lose the plot on the dance floor. The free radicals inside me are freaking, man. Tonight I'm 𝓚𝓸𝓻𝓵𝓭. I'm Peter Popper. I'm going to Never Neverland with my chosen family, man. We're gonna get more spaced out than Neil Armstrong ever did. Anything could happen tonight, you know? This could be the best night of my life. I've got 73 quid in my back burner. I'm gonna wax the lot, man. The Milky Bars are on me!
And now, live from Rule 34 Studio, I bring you a girl that wants you to see boobs so badly, she is willing to get thrown off of every social media platform to show you. Here she is, your host, the one, the only, Kinky Katie.
Hello, 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 and welcome to the show. This is Kinky Katie's World number 342. I am your host, Kinky Katie, and with me, as always, is my manly man with the farmer's tan. My absolutely favorite flesh-covered fuck toy, Mr. C.
Yeah, I don't know about the farmer's tan anymore. I think I have conquered it with the use of sunscreens. Yeah.
Well, on one side,
well, for the most part.
You have it covered with tattoos.
Yeah. Well, no, and not only that, but since I use sunscreen, I've pretty much erased it, except for my neck. Like literally, my head and my neck. My head and my neck is the only thing with any kind of a non-pasty color on it.
Well, you don't look funny naked, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. What we were talking about, farmer tan.
Well,
you threw an accusation out. I wanted to clear the air. That's all.
I just like to keep you buried up to your neck.
Yeah.
So it's one of my little kinks. Is that's how I like to torture you.
Yeah, we play Sand Hill Captive. But you know, on Sundays, sometimes I wake up and I'm outside, buried up to my neck in a sand pit. Or
we go out to the beach and it's like, do you trust the tide today? What time is it? Hope you can hold your breath. I don't know.
Or whatever it is that you have to do. I don't know.
Something.
I lost track of where I was going halfway there.
That's all right. Oh my God. All right. So we are coming to you live from Rule 34 Studios, KinkyKatieRadio.com and RadioChaos.net. Yeah. Oh my God. We've got boobs and smut and rants that trail off into God knows where they're going to go. But that's part of the fun.
Yeah, sure. Fun.
I like it. We've been getting more fan mail from women.
Really? Good.
Yes.
Good for them. Good for them. Empower yourself. Listen to some smut. That's right.
Do you think I'm funny?
Yeah. Sure they do.
Shut up.
Well, you know, you're funny.
Not everybody tells me I'm funny because they want to do dirty things with me.
Okay. No, you're right. There wouldn't be any females that would want to do any dirty things with you either.
I didn't say that.
Okay. Well, I'm just throwing it out there.
I do dirty things with females too.
I don't know how many of the female listeners are, it's a similar gig. You know what I mean?
Is it?
I don't know. That's what thirsty other females would say. They're just because they want to bang you. That's the only reason they talk to you, Kitty. I'm just telling you.
Just want to rub muffs or whatever they do.
Yeah.
Just kidding, everybody. So, my strange dream kind of not habit, but my run. It's been going on, and it's been getting my latest. Yeah. Yeah.
Your latest. What are you having? Another celebrity?
I did.
Dream.
I had another celebrity very, very explicit dirty dream.
Explicit, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
And this time it wasn't Woody Allen.
Okay.
So
it's coming. It's someday. I implanted it. It's there. It's already there.
It's not happening.
You said it yourself. I mean, you just said the words. I didn't even say it this time. I mean, not
well,
only.
because I knew where you were going to go with it.
Okay, sure.
Because you always would say Woody Allen.
It's just I'm taking up a little space in there. That's all. Or Woody Allen's taking up a little space in there.
Anyway, but it was an older man.
Okay.
It
Go
was
on.
Bill Maher. I had a very dirty dream about Bill Maher. I think it was because we haven't seen real time in a while, and it finally came back, and I don't. It was like fresh in the mind. I don't know.
You don't know.
But yeah. But I had a very dirty dream.
You really are like wobbling. You're wobbling closer to Woody Allen. Like you just like it's like a car tire, like a top, like a, and you're lurching that fucking direction. I mean, you really are. Someday.
No.
Oh, we're totally gonna have. It's totally gonna happen. I mean, it's inevitable at this point. I've implanted enough Woody Allen thought in your brain to make you have a sexual fantasy about a man who. Why would you ever have a sexual fantasy about? Like it is so far out there of an idea to let alone to conceive, let alone to enact, and. Kids, you get to watch it happen week by week. So when it happens, I'm just saying, you know how it happened. And
I'll be shaking on camera, just not feeling right. Makeup all smudged. I'm just kind of like biting my fingernails.
It'll be great.
I can't get clean.
It's going to be awesome when it happens someday. It's going to happen. So Bill Maher, what were you doing with Bill Maher? What was going on there?
We were in my old bedroom at my parents' house.
Okay, go on.
Instead of a water.
Oh, so you were like a teenager.
No, I was
full grown.
I was full grown.
Full grown.
I was an adult.
You were growed.
I was growed.
Okay.
All grown up.
Okay.
And instead of I grew up with a water bed, but it was a regular bed, but I had the same headboard.
It was a soft side water bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he ended up coming over, and we were just like in bed and getting high and just being like silly and
being silly
and just kind of like laughing and kind of played around, and then we were fucking. They were fucking. I gave him a blowjob. We were just like, it was, yeah. Yeah, you're
lurching. I mean, he's getting closer to Woody Allen's age too. Yeah, little scrawny dude, kind of whiny. Yeah, I mean, it's all fitting together. It's okay.
They have been little scrawny dudes lately.
I mean, the best thing to do when you're having dreams like that is you got to lean into it. I mean, you got to find out what it is in your head that you're trying, because obviously you're trying to get something out. So you might as well just explore it a little. Just you kind of lean into it when it's happening there in your dream.
I did. I tweeted out too. I said this morning last night I had a very explicit dream about, and I tagged him in it.
I'm sure he's right on that.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
He's right on that.
Yeah.
He's got a staff on it right now trying to contact you.
Of course. Speaking of contacting, in the last show we talked about that one toy, the 𝓚𝓼.
𝓚𝓚.
The one where there's like a head of a fake dick that like goes around your balls too, so you can do DP with your dick, but you use your balls too.
I thought he was a Dutch prince, 𝓚𝓚. I was completely thinking of something else. 𝓚𝓚.
I thought he was Swiss.
From Belgium.
Well,
what about the 𝓚𝓚?
What I got this afternoon at 11:21 this morning was an email talking about having an interview with the ball sex person. He made this.
Oh, the inventor of the 𝓚𝓪𝓻.
The inventor of the 𝓚𝓚𝓻.
It took you a while to go around to there.
Well, because his
the
company...
inventor of the created of the thing.
Dude, I'm high as
CEO.
balls. Leave me alone.
The dude who invented the weird bullet-looking thing.
Yes.
That you put...
They sent me an email this morning asking, like, hey, here's some information about the guy who owns ball sacks and who the inventor of 𝓚𝓚𝓻.
All right.
And so
that's a top get right there. I mean, that's a good get, getting the inventor of the 𝓚𝓚𝓻. Are you kidding me?
The CEO,
that's earth shattering.
Jerry Davis.
Okay, him too.
No, that's him.
The infamous. Okay.
So
we get to
maybe we talk to Jerry and say, hey, what's
Jerry,
up with your nuts?
Why'd you make the micropene so micropeeny? Why didn't you give me a bulbous end so I could stick it all up in there and it would stay up in there?
Because then you just...
So my nuts could kind of... Like I would have the goat from the back at all points in time because I have your thing wrapped around my nuts and then shoved directly in my asshole. Like it would be better if it was flanged and bulbous. Do you have a part 2 coming out? Is there a second version? We need 2.0. There needs to be an update already.
You pop your nuts in like Benoit balls, bloop, bloop, just shove them in her pussy.
Well, if you remember from last week, nubby, slot, you put your nuts through the slot like a big rubber band and it's got a nub on the end and then you stick that nub up the keister.
Yeah.
Like, what doesn't it? And it went from bullet style. So it was like, conical at the top down to like just fat and then you were at your nuts.
Yes.
When you put that up your ass, right, it's coming right out. Isn't it? Is it me? Is it me or is it not going to stay right in the anus where you want it?
Boink.
It's just going to keep... It's just going to keep popping out and you're going to get really frustrated because you're trying to...
You take a piece of rope and you feed it through and then tie it around like a belt. Okay. Tie it inside.
Okay, so you wear some kind of harness. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, or you just make the end of Sir 𝓚𝓚𝓻 instead of just pointy at the top and then down to just flat. Put a bulb on it. Put a little taper it back in, and then that way your nuts can be like directly coming from your. It would almost look like you sneezed your balls out of your asshole. It would, because you would have your nuts would be way back there now, and from the front you would almost present eunuch, and you aren't even touching the market that you would have in transgender people trying to hide their nuts when they're dressing as a lady pre-op. They would basically that would allow their nuts.
I just have a gigantic clit.
Yes, but at least this way the nuts are already tucked pretty tight to the asshole. You know what I mean? Right up there, and then you slide the sausage down between the beans, gaff tape that shit up, and boom.
You've thought about this quite a bit because I thought
about that right now. That was exactly when I thought about it. Right now.
You want to try it later?
What? No, negative. We already went through this.
A Sunday activity.
Okay,
we'll tape you back.
Okay,
we'll turn.
There's a couple of main reasons.
No. No.
We do not have a 𝓚𝓚𝓻.
No, but we've got.
Okay, let me finish. I'm not done with my reasons. A, we don't have a 𝓚𝓚𝓻, and B, no. And number 3, fuck you, fuck no. But we already said I'm not putting shit around my nuts. And it's a completely reasonable fucking thing. It's reasonable at this point. You know it is. I don't want them to pop off. I'm just saying. It can happen. We never thought it could happen. We didn't believe it, but we are 100% sure that yes, you can pop your nuts directly right off of you, and you really didn't intend to.
Like you're plucking fruit.
I mean, and it really did not take nearly as much force as you thought it would take.
No.
This is my point. So, although this toy, it doesn't seem like that would happen because of the way it's kind of designed.
Well, it also has the rings that are kind of like those silicone wedding bands. Those rings?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so it's that kind of a thing. So it would be harder, I think, to pop your testicles off of you.
But I'm sure someone will because they can.
Somebody's going to misuse it.
Somebody's going to do it.
Okay.
All right. Well, there was there's a BDSM couple that I follow on Twitter.
Okay.
And he's the one that has the piercings down his ball sack.
Okay.
With the barbells connecting connecting them.
Like he's got a ladder going from the head of his dick all the way down through his ball sack to the fucking anus there.
It looks like you cut off half of a revolver where you put the bullets.
Yeah.
Except there's like 8 or 9 of them, and that lines from the bottom of his shaft all the way down his balls.
Okay.
Of piercings. Anyway, well,
I don't know what you mean by revolver, but he had the bars going through it all the way from the head of his cock all the way down underneath.
Right. It has 2 metal plates on each side. They're holding the metal plates together.
Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty intense. I've talked about him before. Anyway, I've got pictures and all this stuff because they put it out on Twitter. Anyway.
How many holes can you put into a cock before you get to the center?
The world may never know.
We have known several people who have dozens of piercings in their cock and balls.
Oh, yeah.
Several.
Even some that have removed their dick.
Yeah. And you know what it is too? The thing about people who have like some very bizarre things like that going on downstairs is they completely want to share it with everybody. Oh, let's see what's even dick.
Oh, yeah.
Want to check it out?
Oh, yeah.
Got to check it out. Got to see this thing.
Sucker weighs 10 pounds. Thwap. It sounds like clink, like you just dropped, like a janitor dropped their keys.
Not to mention when you start putting holes in certain things, sometimes when you pee, things go where they fucking go. Like, you know what I mean? Depending on what's pierced and how.
I've been told that.
You could have like an unruly sprinkler there at the urinal. That could be very, very advantageous for peeing on the shoe of the guy next to you. Yeah,
be careful with the troughs, like at arenas and stuff like that.
Stand back. Stand back.
All right. So anyway, about this couple that I was telling you, they're the latest video, and I have the clip to it, so you guys will be able to see it. I will share it with you guys.
Only Twitter.
Definitely can't put it on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He is the husband who's definitely the slave is bent over a box or whatever, and he's getting caned. He's getting caned, but after he's whelped up and like skin's broken, she rubs it down with hot sauce. She's got a bowl of hot sauce resting on his back, on his lower back, as she's doing it, and then
you scare me sometimes. And Jesus, so you're gonna throw something at me? That
startled me.
And trying to fix the noise.
And
Stand by.
So then she has the little dish sitting on the small of his back, and then she just dips her hand in and starts rubbing it into his ass. That's all beaten up.
Okay. I lost track there. I mean, so basically some severe type stuff is going on.
But not...
I mean, you're putting in I don't know what's happening here. Tied down, rubbing stuff, caning.
Well,
lots of piercings.
Not only does she rub the hot sauce on the ass, but then she takes it and like dips her like fingers in, like you're dipping like guacamole with your fingers, and shoves it in his butt.
Okay. I have a feeling you're just trying to intimidate me, is what you're trying to do. You're trying to scare me, aren't you?
I don't want to put hot sauce up your ass.
Okay, then you seem very, very interested in the hot sauce up the asshole.
No, you
seem very interested in that.
I just couldn't believe that she did it.
Okay, you could believe it.
Well, no, I can't.
You could totally believe it.
Yeah. I believe it, but still.
You just wanted to share it with me. Find an excuse to share the fact that somebody's getting some fucking ghost pepper up the bunghole.
See what could happen.
Yeah, no, negative. That's no.
Ordered a bomb.
Not the way I go.
Butt chugged a bomb.
Okay. I'm very adverse to stuff that's of a severe nature.
Yeah.
Negative.
Oh my gosh. I think, on that note, let's go to my favorite segment.
Standing
by.
It might not be the porn you would pick. It is the porn Katie would. It's time once again for
Katie's porn pick of the week.
Okay, so what's been getting me off lately has been grudge fucking. Now, when I say grudge fucking, I'm mostly talking about just two people are fighting and it's just getting intense and they're just really arguing with each other, and then all of a sudden it just turns into just animalistic tearing at each other, just gross slobber fuck fest.
Okay.
Like you don't care.
All right. Well, see, you're coming back around cyclically. You're coming back around to the more, not
tamer stuff.
Well, exactly. Now you're just talking about some. See how it happens. Do you see how that rolls? Last week you were all concerned that your brain is going to be soon just wanting to see infants slaughtered. Like that you were eventually going to be like
now.
wanting to just watch snuff.
I know.
And now you're kind of like, oh no, when you get in an argument and you got that grudge fuck going on, yeah, grudge fuck, yeah, like you were together and maybe you broke up, and then maybe the next week you hit each other up when you were drunk and they came by at 3 a.m. and then fucked the shit out of each other, yeah.
Or like you come over to get your stuff because you're moving out. Like fuck you, what are you gonna do about this? And just all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Bang you up against the dresser.
A pretty common scenario.
I know.
Happens all the time.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exes have been known to do that through the history of mankind.
Yes, I know.
Uh-huh.
So.
See, you're okay. You're okay.
It's not so bad though.
No, it's not. It's not. Next thing you know, you'll just be, next week you'll be like watching fucking The Office or something and going, no, I just really like what's his name in there? I just want to diddle to him. I want to watch Bill Hader talk for a little while. For some reason, I want to see Woody Allen movies. I don't know why.
Can I call you Barry when we fuck?
Barry?
Look at me with the googly eye.
Okay.
Bill Hader?
Oh, okay. There you go.
Oh, we were talking about...
I moved right along. Oh. I did without you. That's okay.
Speaking of porn, while we're still on it before we go, I wanted to say congratulations to Jeannie Silver, as known as Long Jean Silver. She used to do porn.
Amputee porn, right?
Yes, amputee porn. Well, she used to do regular porn, but yes, her leg was one of her legs is amputated from the knee down. And she did a lot of porn back in the 70s.
Yeah.
If
you see a lot of the old photos and shit from the 70s of amputee porn, she was like the major player for sure.
She is being inducted into the AVN Hall of Fame.
All right.
Yay!
Go
So congratulations. So we're all excited. So I wanted to say, and she's doing it's all done like zoomed in, I call. So she's doing it tonight. She's like, I'm getting dressed and getting ready for my thing tonight.
Well, it's definitely one of what at one point in time was one of my favorite genres of porn was amputee porn for sure.
Yes,
for sure.
And
it's always odd.
We have our friend.
So it's like, what's going on there? That girl is in up to her elbow. Is she? Oh, she's a nub. She's got a fucking nub. Oh God, what are you gonna do with that nub?
What are you going to do with all that nub?
Katie's porn pick of the week.
If I had a nub, I'd totally try to shove it in somebody.
I know. Yeah, I know. For sure you would. I mean, you try to shove, other things into people anyway.
I know.
Yeah. Let alone if you had something tapered at the end of your hand. Especially since, you might as well look at the positive side because you have no choice. Really?
Turn lemons into lemonade.
That's right.
That's right.
Like, the dude who lost his nuts. He doesn't have to worry ever again about getting kicked in the balls.
Dude, and how fun would it be to completely fuck with people?
Yeah.
Put your nub into something. It's like, oh, I bit my arm off. Like, God, please help me. And you're like, oh. And then,
wow, you went straight with the help me, not just with the quick bang. And then you stop. No, just kidding.
Oh no,
that's the way it is.
I like to.
You're gonna take it a little bit further.
Of course.
Have them cry for help.
Yes.
Okay, that seems a little severe.
Get out the fake blood and everything.
If you're gonna do a practical joke, you might as well go hard. Might as well go real hard, and then laugh in their face for feeling bad that somebody lost an arm. How dare you feel bad about that?
I'd probably lie if it was. I'd probably try to make up something cool if it happened, because knowing me, it'd be something really stupid, like I tripped. over a cat, you know.
No, you're right. You would
like,
be.
How did you lose your arm? That trust me, it happens. just.
I stepped on the cat in the kitchen and put my hand into the fryer. My God, I'm going to shut you tonight. You are like out of control.
I had
You're wound up way too tight.
I had my legs up, my fingers were dangling just between the gap in my thighs.
Okay.
And 𝓚𝓵𝓻 came up and he snagged my finger.
Okay.
So it startled me.
Okay.
Anyway, so what was I talking about?
I don't know.
I don't remember now.
You screamed. I'm not sure.
I forgot.
It was like there was a ghost in the house or something.
I don't know. Ooh, so this toy I got from my Amazon wish list. It's by 𝓚𝓬𝓻𝓵. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right or not.
You were born right before 1980, so of course you're saying it wrong.
It's from a different country. I don't know the language.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Anyway, I'm talking about this toy that I got. I'm sorry. Okay. So there's this toy that was sent to me. It goes up the pussy and it goes up and down. And then there's a part that sticks out in front of it that's supposed to be for your clit that vibrates. And there's a remote control. Well, there's little pamphlet inside that shows you like different positions and stuff, what you could do with it. And it's all in Japanese. But anyway, so I tried it out. I thought it was really cool. So thank you very much for it. But I also found out not only is there a remote control with it, but we have these like party lights in our living room, and the party light remote control works on the sex toy.
No, I know.
So, what?
Nothing.
Oh.
Nothing. Yeah, no. I was just being lulled to sleep for I don't know.
Oh, gee, I'm sorry. Well, maybe do you want to like stand up and walk around for a little bit? We can go to an episode of Rule 34.
There was a way better story involving that. You basically had it plugged in the kitchen. You had it plugged in the kitchen. We were watching television.
Oh.
And as we're watching television, you'll turn the lights on or off, whatever, with this little remote control. And anyway, you hear this noise. You're like, what the fuck is that noise? I'm like, it's the fan in the bathroom, whatever. Later on in the evening, you go into the kitchen because, that's the place for new dildos to be, is sitting on the kitchen counter. But you from over the counter, you go like, oh my God, I figured out what that noise was. I'm like, yeah, well, it's this fucking dildo. Like the remote control for the lights works the dildo. Yeah.
Well, whatever. It happens. All right, let's go to episode of Rule 34. And when we come back, we're going to have a new tits man, and we're going to have some future plans that I would like to discuss. But, so enjoy. We'll be right back.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack.
Is it weird that I relax to pimple popping videos?
No, it's not weird. You're not alone either.
Yeah, I know I'm not alone because there's hundreds of websites.
There are lots of psychopathic ladies and men, such as yourself, that enjoy watching people get fucking infections squeezed out of their skin holes.
That's not psychopathic.
Okay, you don't think so. It's never like some kind of weird pornography I see on your computer. Which
you'd think.
You'd think. You absolutely would think that it would be strange porn I'm seeing on your computer, but it's not. It's always some kind of pus extraction of something.
Big sis being all...
And it seems you like the low quality ones, the ones that look like they were shot,
grainy.
Yeah, grainy.
Shot with a cell phone.
Yeah, that's
the wrong
right.
way.
Like you're really not supposed to be doing this kind of thing.
Yeah, like this really should be done by a doctor.
Yeah, okay, street
this is scary.
Yeah, like street dermatology.
I like it when they roll up with the mystery van. Get in! We're going popping. We're going to extract some shit out of your body.
We're going to go on down to the goddamn DMV line right there. We're going to find about 15 people right here in line today.
they do it like Bang Bus. They just like roll up like, I'll give you $50 if you let us film us pop your face. You got any boils, boy?
Pull down your pants. Pull down your goddamn pants. I know you got something on your ass.
You got ingrown hairs, don't you?
Lift up them goddamn fat rolls. Let me see in between them.
And now, on with the show.
And welcome back to Kinky Katie's World, Rule 34 Studios, KinkyKatieRadio.com, and RadioChaos.net. I like this.
Yeah, it has a good beat for sure.
Yeah.
This is an old one. It's been around for a little hot minute.
Has it?
Uh-huh. I forget who it is, but there's always links for it. If you go to the website, find this episode, and you can figure out what this song was if you want to.
And if you want to get in touch with me, you can get me on Twitter at KinkyKatieRadio, KinkyKatieRadio.com, KinkyKatieRadio@gmail.com, Facebook on after the 27th, FetLife, and Google me.
Oh, YouTube. Go to YouTube, Kinky Katie Radio. Check it out.
YouTube.
Videos are doing good.
They are.
They're definitely worth a watch if you're a regular listener. And we all have YouTube worldwide.
So if you are listening to me now, right now, whenever you are, you can go to YouTube and you can see me as I talk to you.
Yeah. In our natural environment. AKA the studio. AKA the dining room.
Where the cats roam free.
Yes, yes.
Cage-free cats.
That's right. We have free roaming cats.
That's right. Free-range cats.
Free-range cats. We don't like confining them except for to the house. Plus, we all know you really can't stop them.
No,
it's
you can't.
really difficult to stop a cat from doing anything.
You know, the other day, as someone was talking, I forget, or else it just made me think about when I was younger. How it was always so fucked up to talk about, like it was embarrassing to talk about masturbation.
Yeah, okay.
And people say, do you masturbate? You're like, no, I don't do that. I don't touch myself. But now it's like, fuck yeah. I'm like, here's how. I can tell you exactly how I do it with what.
Not just that. I mean, anything. Any of that kind of shit was definitely way more closed off. As every decade you go back, it got more tighter and tighter. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't, not only could you not talk about masturbation, you couldn't talk about anything really.
Yeah. No, that's
100%.
True. Well, there's a Finnish band that dresses like dinosaurs and
Finland.
Yes.
You got it.
Yes. They're a finished band.
I got confused there for a second. There's the finished band. They're done. They broke up a while ago.
Well, they play heavy metal songs for kids. And they're a hit.
Only in Finland, I guess.
Only in Finland.
Yeah. They like Swedish death metal.
Well, apparently so do the babies.
Finnish death metal, asshole. There's a subtle difference.
Soothes them right to sleep.
I'm sure me and Katie would be able to pick out the difference between Finnish death metal and Swedish death metal. I'm sure we would get it right away.
Absolutely.
Be easy.
God. Let's go to your favorite segment.
Stand by.
Standing by.
Boobs in and on the news. It's time once again for
Tips, man.
She's new.
Well, those of you who are listening, I put a graphic a video element playing behind Katie when this fires off. So now she has a big giant pair of tits bouncing behind her.
Yeah, they're nice tits too.
She hadn't seen it yet.
No, I hadn't seen it yet. So all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I'm like,
what the fuck is moving around?
I'm like, oh, jubblies. So when you go to YouTube, you'll be able to see these bouncing boobies, big old boobies. Okay, so the tits man that I have, okay there. So the tits man that I have for you today, this week, Sean Donahue of Gator Blade introduced this
Gator Blade Films. People you've made several movies with.
Yes.
Okay.
That there's big things are coming with this woman. He doesn't reveal her name, but he showed her picture. Her fake boobs are absolutely massive.
Okay.
I mean, I can't even believe. I showed you the picture.
So basically, what you're saying is a girl that you're probably going to be doing
working with
movie
has absolutely ginormous hooters. So who I thought it might be was Chelsea Charms.
Okay.
But I looked her up.
Okay.
Not her. Her tits are even bigger.
Really?
Yes. She has a whopping 164 triple X.
Ooh, that's like damn. There's no fucking word for that. God damn.
She's so extra.
Oh, there you go. Good thought. Wow.
Hey.
Good one.
Sometimes I have them.
Big boobies.
Extra. Anyway, well, now the crazy fucked up thing is it says on her page, like in her bio, that she's only had 3 augmentations to get to this whopping size.
3?
Yeah.
What is that? I don't understand. Like how many steps should it take to get to monster Godzilla size hooter? I mean,
I would think
I mean?
more than 3 to stretch the skin properly, but here's the deal.
What do we know? Do that shit in one.
Well, the first, it would be impossible. Your skin doesn't stretch like latex, baby.
Hey, we'll oil it up with linseed oil beforehand. It'll be just fine.
Rub some CBD in it.
That's right. We'll use some CBD. It'll stretch.
You're a girl. It'll stretch.
You'll be fine.
Heard that once or twice. Well, here's the thing. The first time she went, the first augmentation, she went to a double D.
Okay.
I don't know what she started with, but she went up to a double D. The second one, where do you think she went for number 2?
Well, since she had 3, she's probably getting in the, those are some big hooters.
Close. Double H.
Hi there. That's really not that bad. I mean, yeah, H is big as fuck.
But still, double H is a hell of a lot smaller than triple X. So here's the thing.
A whole lot smaller.
It's a whole
lot smaller.
Holy hooters. So here's the thing. The first 2, the double D and the double H, she had silicone implants.
Okay.
So they were heavy.
Uh-huh.
These massive
spray foam
chesticles, it's the medical silly string.
Yeah, the spray foam. Spray foam does some boobies.
It's a polypropylene string. Anyway.
Polypropylene.
And I mean, these things are absolutely fucking ginormous. Each tit weighs 30 pounds.
Holy goddamn.
And that's even with the string.
Ow.
Yeah.
Ow. I wonder how soft they are.
They probably feel like one of those cheap beanbag chairs. You grab it.
The order online.
That's just filled with styrofoam.
Yeah, and then when you unbox it, it's just like a fucking pop-up book.
Oh, God.
Pops out like a little cock that has a long foreskin.
Well, I'm gonna show SC some pictures at the moment, and then I'm sure that you guys will be able to look. No, it's extra.
My God, those are stretch. Just owie.
See,
that. Wow.
They said, and she also says that she does back exercises, and they don't cause her any pain.
Wow,
because they are made of silly string.
They are that massive size to where you're just like, why? Why?
I'm really scared that I'm gonna get into a plane crash, and I need a flotation device. So, safety first.
I bet they would be floaty if they were some kind of spray foam action.
Yeah.
I would imagine that would be a flotation device somehow.
It's like they're kind of. See, now I've looked up what the strings do, because in my mind, what I was thinking is like that spray foam stuff.
Okay.
That you stick in cracks and you spray it and it expands.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. What this stuff is.
Yes.
But actually, it's not.
It's not?
No.
Come on, that's so much more fun of a thought.
Well,
that they just went down to Home Depot and got the big gap filler and just
fix a flat.
A little big gap filler, made a little slit, put it in there, and just pumped them right up. Maybe swish them around a little to form them up while they firm up.
It's like Play-Doh. No. Here's what it really is. It is like silly string.
Okay.
But it's meant to irritate the inside of you to cause
inflammation
that causes liquid buildup and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So
wow.
It's kind of gross. But
wow.
To each your own.
So really what you're doing is you're inflaming your hooters.
Yes, you're inflaming your hooters to get to these.
Filled with some fluid, we're going to call it. Okay.
And these are not photoshopped. These are her boobies. So Chelsea Charms
check it out if you want to. Question mark.
If you want to see 164 XXX tatas.
They look hardy. And people are, there are definitely people listening right now that are like, I am totally into those massive hitters like that.
Like, are you kidding me? I fucking love her. She's going to be my next wife. I stalk her every day. So, fuck you, bitch.
I'm a member on her Patreon, her OnlyFans.
I am top tier.
I'm top tier. You don't understand. I know everything about her. She is totally awesome.
I pay $75,000 a month. She loves me.
Well, I'm sure she does. I would love you too.
I would love you.
We love you all.
Oh my god. All right. So that's my tits man for the week.
Tits man.
I think this is really funny. There's a restaurant called the Purple Cow.
Okay, go on.
And in the women's restroom, they have a big poster like next to the toilet of this like really hot chiseled guy.
Okay.
And they have a little white plank over his crotch area.
Yeah, so it's like censored out.
Right. But it's just like taped there. But if you lift it up to like take a peek to see if he's really naked under there.
Okay.
There's a big buzz noise that can be heard throughout the whole restaurant.
So everybody.
So as soon as you leave,
ding, 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 ding,
everybody
ding, ding,
knows what you did, and you have to do the walk of shame back to your table.
And better yet, they should take a picture of you like when you're on a roller coaster, like right when you did it, your face.
That would be awesome. That would be really fucking
I could see
funny.
you posing for it.
I know. I'd lift it up and be like,
It was me. Yeah, I looked. It wasn't worth looking. It's really small. I'm sorry.
There's this Florida man. I swear to God, if Beaker the Muppet was a human, this is what he fucking looked like. And he's a Florida man too.
Okay, he's a neighbor. I'm not shocked.
I'll show you his picture in a minute.
Oh boy.
He's 37 years old. He's arrested for kidnapping 27 people and forcing them to play Yahtzee for 36 hours straight.
37 people he kidnapped.
27 people.
Oh.
So like he trapped him in like a bingo hall, like trapped it or whatever. Fucking trapped him in there, and they caught the kidnapping because he wouldn't let him go. And forced him to play Yahtzee.
So who won the Yahtzee game?
I don't know, but let me show you Beaker.
Well, I need to know who won. Jesus.
Tell me it's not me. That is say you can't tell me that's not Beaker.
That is one angry fucking redhead right there. I mean, that is like Children of the Corn redhead. You know what I mean? Holy Jesus. Holy Jesus. That's a pretty extreme fucking mugshot right there.
Right?
Bushy eyebrows, too.
Scary.
What is going on there?
And he's all red, but he's a ginger, but his eyebrows are like white blonde.
And he's got like that Dumb and Dumber mushroom head fucking haircut. Like where
but he's got a Beaker elongated head. Like it's kind of.
You know, typically I don't like making fun of the way somebody looks, but he's got to know. He already knows. We're not telling him anything new.
I don't have any friends. I want friends. Y'all are gonna play Yahtzee, motherfucker.
I'll be your friend, man, but you know, I'm not playing Yahtzee, and you look funny, and I might make fun of you sometimes. I'm sorry. I don't know if I could have taken him seriously. I mean, nobody's goddamn leaving. Everybody's staying right here. Tell you now, I'm gonna get angry. We're playing fucking Yahtzee. Yahtzee, bitch. Fucking Yahtzee.
My favorite game. Me and my nana used to play it, and then she died. Now I have no one to play Yahtzee with.
I definitely would have laughed my ass off. You know? I would have thought it was funny as fuck.
But I mean, I wonder, like, what did he have, like a fucking Uzi or something? How did he keep him, you know?
I think it just sounds like
people?
Dude probably just locked the door and said, I got the key. I'm not letting anybody out. You guys are playing with me. Like, it was probably.
Oh, wait. I have a bomb strapped to me. You're going to do this or we're all going to die.
I'm sure most of the people inside were pretty sure nothing was going to happen to any of them. They're just like, what the fuck is this kid doing? What's Bob? Go get the keys. Well, Jesus fuck. We were not playing Yahtzee with you, dude.
It's like, well, if you're keeping us over this amount of time, can we order some pizzas or something? I mean, for fuck's sake.
Well, sometimes they stack kidnapping charges on top. I mean, who knows? I'm trying to find an excuse for the weird looking kid. That dude looks fucking weird. He's got to live life like that. Worse yet, he's going to have to go to fucking prison like that. He's I'm going to wear you like a lipstick, bitch.
Say meep one more time. Just do it.
I can't even imagine. I can't imagine what would happen to that poor dude.
You call me Bunsen Honey.
You know what though? I mean, if you're him and you grew up like, because obviously,
no wonder he's pissed off.
He's making weird choices anyway because, his haircut and he's kidnapping 27 people to play Yahtzee. Decision making is not his thing. So, like in prison,
They'd be like, I have friends. Look at all my friends. And they can't go anywhere.
He may be a tough kid is what I'm saying. Like, I'm sure that kid's gotten his ass kicked 100 ways from Sunday.
Yeah.
And he's going to be one of those kids you beat on and they just look at you like, what? What, you could keep beating on me?
Start laughing at you and they're gushing blood.
Well,
yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, those are weird people. I'm telling you. Always creeps me out.
It does. Oh, so I ran across this one
Quasimodo Beaker style.
This is what
he's fucking Quasimodo Mork. Smork.
He comes at you like this.
Oh Jesus, we're gonna run into him at some point. He's gonna fuck you two. They didn't lock me up for that. I beat that charge. Dicks. What do you got to say to me now?
You're going to wish it was only 36 hours. We're going to play Monopoly.
Oh, God, no. Why would we do that? Why?
I'm always the top hat.
It's like, how about I leave you with a set of rules on what to do on my turn? And I'll just leave my money out. And when it comes to my turn, you look at my rules. You just look at my rules. If I land on something and I can buy it, I buy it. That's it. And I just keep going around until whatever. Somebody roll for me. Screw you. Let me know how I did.
You're not leaving me with that
in about a flow chart with like 10 different steps. That's it. You're done. I'm going to put this in front of you and you're going to play the fucking computer is what you're doing.
You know that's going to be the next like ad for the next new prescription.
Yeah.
So it's just like, all right. Ask your doctor if you've got Muppet tendencies. Psycho Muppet tendencies.
I wish you would have given me the link. So I could just be staring at that weird looking fucking mug that kidnapped. I mean, and here again, he kidnapped 27 people. So really, if you're gonna make fun of somebody, I mean, he's a kidnapper. They were probably senior citizens. They were at the bingo hall, right?
He had Henson syndrome.
Oh.
But he said he's never felt better.
I'm trying to figure that one out.
Because they're made out of felt. Like,
God.
the Muppets.
Wow.
It was a reach, I know.
Wow. You were way at the end of the fucking world on that one.
That's
Jesus.
okay. I hear there's a good diner there.
Is there?
Or cafe at the end of the universe.
Yeah.
So there's a...
Which isn't the edge of the universe, is literally the end, the last day of the universe. It's the last you watch the universe die over and over again, like timey-wimey shit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
it's beautiful.
Spoiler alert! If you haven't read the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe,
don't panic.
Well, the movie only takes you so far, but. Anyway, there's a few more books attached to it that are pretty good as well.
So long and thanks for all the fish.
That was literally the first book I have ever seen Katie read that I knew that you read. Like that I watched you read. No, it was when we first started dating.
I read the Da Vinci Code too.
Yeah, but you read that way before. You read Hitchhiker's Guide early in our relationship because I had it out and I would read it in the bathroom sometimes and I would notice Katie would have her own little bookmark in it. And I'm like, are you reading something? You're like, yeah, that's a pretty funny book. I usually don't like reading anything but smut. It was.
Yeah, no. But you just made me sound like she doesn't read.
No, that was directly from your own mouth. Like you would please, you were an obnoxious drunk girl.
Yes,
for sure. So anytime reading came up, you'd be like, the only thing I read is smut. If it's not smut, I don't want it. Get it away from me, asshole. Like, that was kind of how you were.
Yeah.
So to see you sneak reading some fucking British comedy science fiction, you know what I mean? It was like, hey, look at you. Surprised me all the time.
Keep you on your toes.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Uh-huh.
Well, I ran across this one chat group that's called Food in Places It Shouldn't Be. I was afraid to look at it and be like, what are people posting here?
Well, we did a video about that at one point.
Yeah.
We put all kinds of veggies.
Katie Goes Vegan.
Uh-huh.
That's the one with the frozen zucchini on the end of a hand mixer that I shoved into my pussy.
That was such a bad idea.
That was
such a horrible idea to took a mixer, and then I took the prongs off of it and opened them up so they were like pointy, so I could stick the fucking the zucchini, the frozen, because when
you stuck it on first and then you froze it
to the prongs, and then wired it on there. Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, it would have totally fucking ruined you if you got it all the way too far.
Even on low. Like low, I was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" I mean, I put it in like that far, and I was sitting on the edge of the countertop in my kitchen, and he's filming me, and I'm dressed like a French maid, and I'm like, "Oh, exactly, I'm gonna fucking stick this," and so no. You had
a hard time.
My arms fucking jiggling and shaking. And she's like, "Oh, God, that was no bueno. That was no good.
It was a horrible idea.
Don't do that.
Idea. Really?
Vaginas are not Vegematics. Just oh God.
Well, I mean, but you had sex with other fruits and vegetables as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't remember.
It was yellow squash, carrot.
Okay. Stuff that wouldn't leave anything behind, hopefully.
No, everything I thoroughly washed, and everything was small enough that would fit. I'm not going to be like eggplant, get like all fucking.
And we didn't feed it to anybody after.
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
You
somehow I remember none of this, but okay, I'm going to go with it. It sounds like me.
I ate it too. We made stir fry. Just wash it off.
Actually, you made it right after that. Yeah. I remember doing that. Totally.
Whatever. It's not like the condom banana that my dad put in his cereal.
That's way worse, because that is your daughter and eating something that was in your daughter's pussy. I mean, I'm just some gross dude. At the end of the day, there's lots of gross dudes who are like, sure, I'd eat a zucchini stuck up your ass, Katie, let alone your pussy. Damn.
Oh, it's kind of funny that you said that, because even though that I'm off Facebook until the 27th, the night 27th, so basically the 28th would be your best bet. I still look at it all the time like a creepy, weird little stalker.
Well, that's because that's all you can do is look.
I know.
I can look, but I can't do anything.
And it's so much I want to say. It's so annoying.
Well, try not to prostitute yourself on Facebook, and you won't get suspended again.
It's a good tip.
Don't be hookery.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Facebook. I can no longer be a whore on here. No.
But it's who I am. I gotta be me.
Go to my Twitter. You can see the uncensored pictures, because they always say that people, I don't have Twitter. Too bad.
Yeah, well,
sucks for you.
That's a poor excuse. I don't go on it. It's too aggressive on there. So don't follow anybody else.
Yeah, but
follow one person, and when you want to go look the fucking pictures.
There are some people that do. I have like 2 or 3 people that just follow me.
Yeah.
That's
and
it.
not only that, there's a little thing on Twitter. It does the same thing where if all you follow is boobs and asses, guess what? You're going to get boobs and asses.
You see what you want to see.
Yeah. And really, you don't have to read people's comments on the people you follow's posts. You could literally just look at their fucking tits and move on.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to read stuff? What are you doing? Look at some boobies. And
you don't have to read.
You don't, really. I mean, yeah, I get it. I could see how you would be triggered by the Twitter experience.
But it was kind of funny because then going back to Facebook, I still look. So the memories popped up, and something that I had said on the my first radio show back in 2013. Someone had told me I would drag my balls through a mile of broken glass just to hear you fart through a walkie-talkie.
So romantic.
That is almost as good as I would eat the
I'm
corn
getting a little wet, really.
out of your shit with a shrimp fork.
I've heard that one, though.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I have heard some fucking, classy pickup lines. Come on lines. Oh my God. Fucking hell. Oh. Now, would you take a date to Hooters? Like your first date? Would it be a Hooters?
Maybe. It could be. Yeah. I mean, wouldn't be like my first choice, but maybe you're dating a Hooters waitress.
Then you wouldn't want to take her to her work. She's like, fuck, I see this shit every day.
Okay,
Why do I
she's
want
a
to eat
former
it?
waitress. I don't know.
Whatever. I don't know. Anyway.
She likes to eat for free.
Well,
who knows?
Why I'm saying this is at Hooters, if your date isn't going well, whether it's a Tinder date or Plenty of Fish or
you can
whatever,
always bang the bartender.
We got male and female. Take a pick. And guess what? They're both bi. So either way. Anyway, well, if you feel unsafe or things are just weird, they can help you. You go to the bar and you order an angel shot.
Oh boy.
Now, if you order it neat, the bartender will escort you to your vehicle. If you want it with ice, your bartender will call an Uber or Lyft for you.
Okay.
And if you order it with lime, your bartender will call the police.
What happens if they see the black dot?
It doesn't matter
Nothing.
here.
Nothing. They don't care about the black dot.
You get the tequila. You get the special spiked tequila.
Now, who is going to spread the word of said secret escape plan, via Hooters?
I don't know, Facebook, I suppose.
And how many dudes, if they know that this is a secret code, if a girl orders one, on the rock, I'd be like, well, fuck you, bitch.
Well,
eat shit. I'm leaving.
Well,
all you got to do is tell me to go away. I'll go away. You don't have to make up a secret code. You can just say, hey, I'm not having a good time. Can you go about your day?
Well, maybe he's a little weird.
They may push me over the edge. Is what I'm saying.
Or maybe it's the dude.
Don't tell me that a lot of dudes wouldn't be on that date. Hear the code, know the code word. Like, how do you get it to just women so guys don't find out?
Oh God, not again. She ordered not another one.
Really? I mean, I could see somebody going over the edge that have a few cocktails, you know what I mean? And, classic situation where a dude thinks it's going awesome because he is so good at talking to women. And she's ordering the angel shot, the one where they call the police, whatever that is. And he, right away, he's just going to be hurt. He's just going to be like, oh, fuck you, bitch. Just, all you got to do is tell me you don't like me. You didn't have to call the police. What? I thought you were okay with me grabbing your hand and putting it on my dick. What? You didn't say no?
She's got her finger on the bear mace inside her purse. She's like, don't you fucking come near me.
Say no. I know this code. This is why I come here.
There's
the only place the judge says I'm allowed.
Dude, there's this bodybuilder who married his sex doll. And he said it is the best relationship he's ever had.
Also known as one of his clients.
Well, the thing is, though, she broke a little while ago, and she had to get repaired. And he said,
wore out the hole, or what did you do to her?
I'm not quite sure what
Is
he
that
did.
spousal
but she
abuse? I
broke-
think that's spousal abuse.
And she had to go in to get fixed.
She had to go to the fucking fucked all hospital.
Fucked all hospital.
Fucked all emergency.
That's right. Well, he now admits that he cheated on her while she was being repaired.
Beep, beep. Dr. Feltersnatch. Paging Dr. Feltersnatch. We have an emergency stat. We have a damaged fuck doll.
So yeah, but here's the thing: is I don't know.
He waited till she was in the hospital. What a dick!
I don't know if he cheated on her with another doll, or he cheated on her, with a real person, or if it's like I fucked the pool float.
I mean, isn't that like one of the main benefits? Like, let's say you're a person who has a hard time talking to people, right? And so you decide, I'm just going to live with a fuck doll. You have to think that one of the major benefits of living with a fuck doll is you get to fuck whatever fuck doll you want to fuck, because I do it right in front of you, bitch. What are you going to do? You can't leave. I won't watch you for a week, whore. See what happens to you. Yeah. Yeah, I'll stop fucking powdering you every day.
Watch you get all crusty,
That's
fall
right.
apart,
So keep up
dirty and sticky.
Keep up the lip, bitch.
Like those
Show you.
tester thingy, tester pussies.
That's got to be like one of the top reasons to have a real doll as opposed to a real woman, because you can do whatever you want. There is no rule because you don't need consent. That's a piece of fucking rubber.
Well, apparently though, that he meant his vows when he married his doll.
You can mean your vows, whatever.
Well,
you can mean them. I mean, she can't go anywhere. I'm going to take care of you for the rest of your life, baby. I mean, most of it's going to be in a box in the closet if you don't shut your fucking dick sucker.
You want to go to timeout? You're going to timeout. Get in your box.
And I would imagine if she decided to divorce him, she could half of everything, which would be awkward. For the next dude who's banging your fuck doll.
Oh.
Yeah, your fucking cousin. Frankie.
They already shared. He already fucks her when he's not around.
Frankie took your fuck doll after you threw her out.
Frankie is a fuck doll.
He's a fuck doll fucker.
Fuck doll fucker. Frankie the fuck doll fucker.
There you go.
There you go.
You're learning.
Because I have my lesson earlier.
You did.
It's a long story.
Maybe someday we will tell you.
No, we won't. We'll probably forget it after this.
You're learning how I operate sometimes.
Taking me long enough, right?
I let you into a secret of the way I operate, and you just saw it in action right there.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I really did. And I recognized it too.
You did, and you jumped right on it.
I did.
Oh, very good.
Oh my God. So we've been having nothing but fucking problems in the apartment. Everybody's well aware on Twitter. They're like, you guys got to move. I'm like, you know what happened to me today?
Moving is such a hassle.
I know. And then the very next day, I'm like, and now the other fucking toilet's broken.
Well, and to be fair, there's the other toilet breaking. That's just, from a plumber, really, it's just the
minimal.
thing. It happens. It's something that happens to every toilet that exists. Sometimes you have to put parts on it. That's all. Just
saying you didn't have Niagara Falls in your bathroom?
No. And that happens too.
I know.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know. I've been the one who caused Niagara Falls before. I've been the one to have to come downstairs and go, that was me. That was me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Sploosh. Goosh.
I tend to be very forgiving for plumbing issues because,
yeah,
I fix them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I completely understand.
There's a phone number you can actually call, and I will post the link, and I'm going to say it right now. It's 561-567-8434. Now, what this phone number is, it's not manned by anybody. And you can call this number at any time, and when you wait for the beep, you scream, and then you hang up. What it does is it records all of the screams, everybody that calls and does this, and uploads it to their website every day. So you can go to their website and hear all these weird people screaming. So if that's something that you want to do, There you go.
I mean, and it attaches itself to your address book and starts auto dialing all the people in your contact list.
Sure, that too.
Okay. But that's always what you hear. Like when you'll hear something about later on, 100 million people's phone was hacked when they called this number and screamed into it. They all got hacked.
Yeah, so
they don't have bank accounts anymore. They're living in tents now.
Guess you don't want to do that.
All of them started cannibalizing orphans and nuns. That's all they want to eat.
Because they taste the best.
Because the vaccines caused their racist gene to go crazy, creating a zombie that only wants to eat orphans.
Oh my God. There's this woman. She's a mother. I don't know why that's
that's key to the story.
Exactly. Well, actually,
but you're going to tell us anyway.
Well, what they start out with, they say, meet the Orthodox Jewish mom who invented the latest pleasure product. I'm like,
Okay.
Why does it matter if she's Orthodox Jewish?
Yeah, I don't know the rules in Orthodox Jewishness as far as.
Are you not allowed to masturbate?
I don't think you are, really. I don't think you are in Judaism technically, but from what I understand, it's a no masturbation zone. That like you are like releasing devils into. I heard somebody talk about it somewhere recently. I don't know if they were Orthodox or not, but they were Jewish growing up, and they would say if they masturbated, they would think that they would be releasing a demon onto Earth. Like, hence your fucking your Netflix show Big Mouth that you were watching.
Yeah.
And the one kid that masturbated.
I killed my Sadie.
Yeah, in the story, one of the characters masturbates and then thinks his grandfather dies. So he believes that because he masturbated, his grandfather died.
Yeah, because he didn't do his ritual.
He didn't do his ritual, and he you know what I mean. And he was Jewish, isn't he?
Yes.
Jewish? There you go.
Well, yeah.
So I'm just showing you in cartoon form what you already understand.
I'm at crayon level. Need that. Sometimes. Well, it's also for cleansing, but this thing looks as far from a sexual device or a pleasure device as I don't know if anything could be. And
but it was made by a woman, so I mean, she's got the right
so it
parts.
has to be good?
Well, what I'm saying is like, if I am banging a fuck sleeve, I hope that there was a guy designing said fuck sleeve, not because women are incapable, but because
they
men
know,
have cocks.
Right.
Like, they can shove their dick into this before anybody. And it's the same thing for a woman. Come on now.
This looks like a shoehorn for your cunt.
Yeah, there you go. Shoehorn made by cobblers out of wood.
Made out of plastic.
Well, yeah, no, wood would be better. It would be very, very.
You strap your finger,
Oh my God.
you tie your finger to this thing like with ribbon, and there's a long like slip and slide fucking scoop, elongated scoop
cool
going
looking.
down that you shove into your crotch.
It's
but
like a slide. It's like a fucking giant U slide tongue looking thing.
yes,
Nice.
it's a luge, and
Seems like a bad design.
yeah. So apparently you either strap your finger to it, or when you stick it inside, you can pour water down it, like from the faucet, so it can come down the luge and slide up into your crotch. Apparently not only flushing you out like a douche, but also giving you the warm and fuzzies.
We're calling it the cunt luge, Katie.
The cunt
The
luge.
cunt luge. We're doing it right now. We're doing body shots off the cunt luge. Anybody want to come?
Do you have to do it through a hole in a sheet?
Hey, Martha, we're going down to the corner to go do the cunt luge.
I want to get a bagel first. Yeah, with a nice schmear.
That is a weird. It almost looks like somebody was playing with like oven, do it yourself.
Shrinky dinks.
Exactly, like shrinky dinks. And for those of you who don't know what shrinky dinks are, it was plastic, basically.
It's like they were pulling sugar, but instead of sugar, it's plastic.
Anyway, you would get these little shapes, and you could color them in, and then when you baked them, they would shrink the fuck down,
And
they would get all hard. So they would look cool when you were done, like it was made by something, but you would color them yourself.
With colored pencils.
Yeah, and it looks like somebody took their shrinky dinked them all together, wrapped them around their finger, tied a ribbon around it, and went, "Hey, look what I made when I was 11."
What we're not gonna do?
I don't know why it has the fucking luge feature on it. You know, why would you want to scoop or pour? I don't know.
Maybe you're pulling out debris. I have no idea what you're doing with this.
Is this like an earwax removal kind of a thing? Light the candle and somehow the wax comes out of your cunt? I don't get it.
You light 8 candles.
Oh, no. I mean, obviously it works for at least one person. I mean,
she likes it.
She likes it. So, I mean, there's somebody. It doesn't seem appetizing to me. If I don't even have a pussy.
Stick it in your butt.
Well, I could see dudes liking to put it in their ass. Oddly enough.
Take a core sample of your ass.
Yeah, no, 100% sure that there are guys that are, oh my God, I want one of those. You wrap it around your finger size? Oh, yeah.
I don't know. You'll be able to check it out.
I could like scoop it out. That is a shrimp fork. It's like a shrimp luge.
Shrimp scoop.
Do you know how much easier that would make your felching experience?
Oh.
I mean, it's like a felching scooper.
Gross.
Maybe she's like an orthodox felching expert.
I don't know.
I mean, you don't want to waste your seed.
Oh,
you got to scoop it out of every orifice.
I just noticed too that the ribbons are like curled on the sides to look like the guy's curls on the sides. All right. Anyway, we're getting out of here. We're getting out of here for the night before I
hurt yourself.
I'm a little.
Before you scream again. Wow!
You never know. It could be like getting the yips.
You really are. They were both startling experiences, yes. But my God, sometimes startling experiences don't have to be covered by another startling experience.
Sometimes I get twitchy.
No. Yeah. No, you do. It's okay.
I'm spastic. I'm a very spastic person.
You are. Usually you fall down when something like that happens. You go, ah! You're the person who like
well, I'm pretty contained right here.
That doesn't mean you couldn't figure out a way to fall.
Yeah, like, go straight down that way, and I probably crack my head open on the vase.
No, that would be ironic, really.
Don't.
I make you carry around a 6-foot vase everywhere we go because I think it's cool.
Yep.
Because it's just a cool Asian giant 4-foot fucking vase.
I know.
I mean, who else has a giant 4-foot vase? It's cool as shit.
People say it's like,
why?
What is that? Like, why do we have that? I don't know.
I like it. What are you talking about?
Because I liked it too when I was like 14.
Okay. Well, it's you know, not everybody has a giant Asian vase.
With gold
hand painted
foo dogs and dragons,
like all hand painted
enamel
flowers, and it's like a big tattoo.
It's pretty rad.
Oh, it really is.
Speaking of tattoos, I'm so excited.
Wow, that was right out of the 80s. That was a good one.
It's gnarly.
The 1900s. That's how the people talked in the 1900s, kids.
I just rewatched Gleaming the Cube.
Did you? I don't know what the fuck that is.
It's a bike movie.
Okay,
it's like dirt bike or mountain bike.
Was it?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
Anyway, like pegs on the back.
That was after me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was probably 90s-ish.
No.
No?
No. 80s.
Was it?
Totally.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Do you know?
Yes.
You were very young in the
Look it up
80s.
on your little Googly later.
You are not talking me into typing at the end of this, bitch. No way. No how. You are not fooling me into typey.
Anyway, but as I was saying about the tattoo, now I had an appointment on the 3rd. But it got bumped up to the 29th, so I'm all excited. I was scared though, to be honest. I really was scared, but then now I feel a lot better, and I don't even care about the pain.
Oh,
I'm looking.
It's a pretty easy spot to get a tattoo, really. Your outer forearm that's the spot, really, I think.
Yeah.
You know, like less problems. It's
wrap around.
Yeah, not super sensitive. You get squishy.
It really is not that bad. But I mean, as I've said before, it's weird because certain people seem to say like these places hurt the worst, but to me, it's
other places.
Yeah, it's other places, and the places they say that are really, really painful aren't that bad. I mean, of course they hurt because fucking all tattoos hurt, but
none of them are fun.
No. I can't believe, and for the longest time when I was severely pickled, I was like, I'm gonna get my pussy tattooed. I'm gonna get an octopus tied on my pussy. I'm gonna get a devil right there. Just blah. I mean, just right. And
so you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could totally see you wanting that. Totally.
Right after I shaved my head and pierced my septum, and join a cult.
Yeah. All sounds like you.
Just, what are you doing? I'm going tomorrow. Why? I don't know, because I feel that I have to now. Got to do it now.
So don't sweat it. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
I've gotten a tattoo by this person.
I know, and it's fucking awesome.
She doesn't like.
Her name is Sadie.
She does fine, and she's not very aggressive on things. So
she's really cute. She's really short. She's a little petite little Spanish girl.
Yeah.
She's got sleeves. Anyway, but Gleaming the Cube came out in 1989.
So it's right on the fucking edge.
So we're right there. Okay, I was thought, whatever. I had forgotten. I thought it was like early 80s, but I was wrong. But it was still the 80s. So fuck off.
I was way too interested in trying to stick my dick into things in that year. 100%. I can tell you the top 3 things I wanted to do all involved me sticking my dick into somebody.
I was 10.
Well, I wasn't 10.
I know, you were 16.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you were 16.
Yeah, so definitely. I couldn't concentrate on Gleamy in the Cube.
No, because you were already like a fucking father at 15. But not.
here again, I just wanted to put my dick into people. That's a lifelong goal. I can't help myself. I was born that way. What do you want? If you had a dick, you would be sticking it into anybody who would let you.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be that way now.
And it's the same for all of us dick owners. We're all the same. We just want to stick our dick into things.
I own a bunch of dicks, but, they're in boxes and on my dresser
in the
bathroom. And,
it's not the same.
Oh, we've also agreed that we're going to start planting the dildo farm slowly.
Yeah, can I get it off of my fucking end table? Basically, I want my fucking nightstand back. I want to not, literally trip over a fuck machine if I try to pee in the middle of the night. You could put it up here and shame in your glory of shame of your sex toy farm.
I'll put it there and have the anal one that you're like, that one looks so sad.
It does look sad.
Just dangling right here.
Little fuck machine. That's always because
it's light pink.
A fuck machine, if you don't know, is like it's a decent size. It's a decent sized little machine, and it like ramrods, and it's one of those things that you think like this is gonna tear somebody up. But anyway, she has an attachment on it it's maybe 8 inches long, 6 to 8 inches long, because you have to slide it on the metal part. So it's longer than your normal dildo, but it's thin. So it's only maybe bigger than the size of my thumb, just a little bit bigger, with little bulbs on it. And anyway, when it sits on the fuck machine, she usually has a condom on it, and it's like it just flops down like over to the side because it's can't. It's
not rigid at all.
Yeah, it can't support its own weight, so it looks like it's a little sad. It's such a
just
sad.
Like,
sad. Like, you don't know what happened to me today.
Like kick it with your toe. Goes, blah, blah, blah.
You don't know what happened to me. You see what she did to me. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I thought my cousin, the village fuck sleeve, had it bad.
Exactly.
The cat's bad at it.
Yeah, and you didn't understand what I meant until when we walked in the room. When I pointed at it, you looked down and went, "Oh, it does look like a sad little attachment." Oh, the poor little guy.
Poor little guy.
Poor little guy can't even sit up.
Anyway, all right. So we're gonna get out of here for the week. I think we should.
Yeah, check out YouTube.
Yes, check out YouTube.
They're getting better every day.
Every day.
Well, videos every week, I think.
So, and he works on them quite hard, quite diligently. So.
Mostly, I work on the stupid little cartoons because it's more fun for me. Yeah.
And I'm me. So, hey, whatever it is, what it is. I don't sugarcoat it. So, yeah. All right. Do you have anything for me, SC, other than that?
More stuff.
Get me on social media. Check me out. Tampa Bay Screams coming up in March. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to my social media for like $10. You can watch all these fucking movies and family snapshot and shit. I'll explain. I'm sorry. Fucking forgot. But
see you next week.
Kiss on your paint. Love you. Bye.
I like tacos and burritos.